Good morning, good morning, good morning. Glory be God to God, our God. May we give Him praise and thanksgiving every day that we dwell in this world. May His name be glorified forever and ever. Welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to discuss to recite the word that comes from the book of Psalms. And it's going to talk about Psalms of David. And the theme here will be, where could I go to escape from you? Who? From the Lord. Where can you go to escape from the Lord? So I invite you through the power of the Holy Spirit to accompany me in this reciting of the word. And it says, Lord, that's Psalms 139. Lord, you have examined me and you know me. That the Lord has examined you and he knows you. You know everything I do from far away. You understand all my thoughts. You know everything that I do from far away and you understand my thoughts. You see me whether I am working or resting. So whenever we think that God doesn't see us, He sees us whenever we either working or resting. You know all my actions. To know one's action means that you are all seeing, are all knowing. Even before I speak, you already know what I'll say. So there is nothing, even a thought. In God's eyes, He knows our thoughts. You are all around me on every side. You protect me with your power. So God is all powerful. God is all knowing. God is all present. Your knowledge of me is too deep. That God's knowledge of ourselves is too deep for us to even understand. It is beyond my understanding. That's very correct. That God has all the knowledge which you can find, and His knowledge is beyond what we can understand. Where could I go to escape from you? Where could I get away from your presence? God is all present. So you want to run away, He will find you. If I went up to the heaven, you'll be there. So where are you going to escape from the presence of God? And when you reflect to this, you think of the story of Jonah. He tries to run away. The Lord says, Jonah, come back. God brings him. Think of the story of Daniel, the pit of lions. Where he was down there, God was there. You think of Jonah in the belly of the fish. God was there. Think of Moses going to Egypt. God was there. So think of the such a God, a God of love, a God of presence. If I lay down in the world of the dead, you'll be there. So if we decide that our goal is to die, still God will do what? He will be there. He is present. He is all knowing. That is the discovery about God. If I flee away beyond the east, or live in the farthermost place in the west, so there is no place, all the corners of the earth, whether you go to the heavens, whether you go to the deepest sea like Jonah, whether you go to the heavens and fly with wings, or you go to the farthermost part of the world, trying to say, I'm going to run away from His presence. Whose presence? The presence of the Almighty. If you could be there to read me, you will be there to read me. You will be there to help me. I could ask the darkness to hide me, or the light round me to turn into night. But even darkness is not darkness for you. And the light is a bright as the day, darkness and light are the same to the Lord. So you think of the glory of the Almighty, and you think of God's presence. God is all present, God is all knowing, God is all everywhere. You created every part of me, you put me together in my mother's womb. So you think that every part that you have in the eyes of Almighty God, it was created by His likeness. If it's your bones, if it's your organs, the Lord understands that better. He has the knowledge of the Almighty. And let's see and examine. I praise you because you are to be feared. Why do you think this writer is praising the Lord? Because he has to be feared. And all you do is strange and wonderful. When my bones were being formed carefully, put together in my mother's womb, when I was growing there in secret, you knew that I was there. You saw me before I was born. The days allotted to me had all been recorded in your book. That the days that you have to dwell or live on earth, they are already recorded for the Lord. He knows how many days, how many years. Think about people like Methuselah. You think about people like Abraham. They lived many years. That is according to God's intent. When I was growing in youth, the days are allotted to me before any of them began. Oh God, how difficult I find your thoughts. How many of them it is hard. I counted them, there will be more. If I counted them, there will be more than the grains of sand. When I awake, I'm still with you. Oh God, how I wish you would kill the wicked. How I wish violent people could have me alone. They say the wicked things about you. They speak evil things against your name. How I despise those who rebel against you. I hate them with a total hatred. I regard them as my enemies. So the writer is reflecting that he hates those who don't love the Lord. He hates those who rebel against the Lord. And you imagine, by all imagination, by all desires, how God works mysterious. I hate them with a total hatred. Examine me, O God, and know my mind. Find out if there is any evil in me and guide me in the everlasting way. So to conclude, what does the writer say? That find out if there is any evil in me and guide me in the everlasting way. You think what is an everlasting way? That we live in the happy life and we ask ourselves, where is God, our God? And we ask him that he could search, find out if there is any evil in me and guide me in the everlasting way. So the writer is asking the good Lord to find if there is any misconception, if there is any evil within this, that he can redeem to a better world. Brethren, may God bless you in the name of the Father. And I hope these words get you from the book of Psalms, the whole seeing, powerful, and present God. May God bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Peace.